Hello! Today's the day! It's Snyder Cut Day! Whoa! I don't know what mood I'm in right now, but I'm feeling fucking feisty and wild. Anyway, I'm about to watch it. I'm not gonna record myself watching it like I thought I would because I'd have to do a lot of editing, so I think I'm just gonna give a preface. I watched the original Justice League, and then I watched BVS in preparation for this, just so I had all the tidbits. God, I forgot how much I did not like BVS. I have 7 full pages and a little bit of notes just on what I didn't like about BVS and what I want to improve and what was bad. But I'm excited. I'm wearing a Superman shirt. I have my charity Darkseid. All existence belongs to Darkseid. I have a little Joker plush that I put a bell on. I don't know if this is appropriate for the YouTube. I'm wearing a Wonder Woman sports bra that I got from Hot Topic. I think this I got, from Six Flags. I've had this shirt for forever. I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna watch the Snyder Cut, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay? I want it to be good, and I've heard good things. Hi. I just got through watching the Snyder Cut. It was really good. It was good. It was yay. I need to still digest it. I literally just got through the credits, was checking if there was any end credit scenes. I did it all pretty much in one sitting. God. Just because I especially for comparison recently, I think on Tuesday I watched Justice League when Joss Whedon and J.J. Abrams came in and wrecked it, and it's amazing to see Zack Snyder's vision become a reality. It was much better. I had a whole page of notes about critiques about the Justice League movie, and then I had critiques about Batman v Superman stuff. And I mean, this isn't perfect, but I'm overwhelmed. I mean, number one, I'm overwhelmed because this is a 4-hour experience. I gotta pee. But I needed to record this because this is a good movie. I was worried about Barry. Super good. Cyborg, awesome. Wonder Woman, kicked ass. Aquaman, better. Batman, cool. Alfred, mwah. Jeremy Irons, I love. Superman, him coming back to life, done much, much better. And him just unleashing his strength was good. I mean, I have to watch this again, but I think I'll do it just section by section and take my notes on each chapter, because there are 7 chapters and it's a lot. Definitely pace yourselves, but if you do it in a one-shot sitting like I just did, I was just my mouth just was hung open for the last 30 minutes, and it was good. It was good, guys. I also liked Lois Lane. I was kind of bothered by her in BVS and a little bit in Justice League. Amy Adams did a much better job here, better directing. The CGI was much better. The way Steppenwolf carried himself, he didn't have this whole mother complex. I mean, I guess technically he had a daddy, a father issue complex instead, because, everything was for Darkseid, but it's Darkseid. It's okay. Fucking all hail Darkseid, conqueror of all existence. Oh my god. And no, Darkseid is not in this a ton. And he only uses the Omega Beams in a possibility future projection thing, but His presence was felt. Like, I don't know if I can say they did a better job with Thanos than they did with Darkseid, but I think the way they're introducing and building up to Darkseid, and the fact that like he's terrifying and like someone to be reckoned with, I think speaks a lot. Because I felt like with Thanos, where he was just sitting around and sending all these other random people to do these things, to go on a fetch quest. And like, yes, there were like the MacGuffins, like with the Infinity Stones, there was the 3 mother boxes, and now there's the anti-life formula. But he seems like so much more intimidating and like composed. He had his arms behind his back at one point, and I was like, he did the thing! He did it! Desaad was just as creepy as I wanted him to be. I wish Granny Goodness talked, but it's okay. Apparently that was just someone's who did the behind the scenes mother. So it was just some random woman. Go you. You looked good, but I kind of wish she talked. I kind of wish there was a little bit of a Fury drop. Like the Furies. The epilogue has the nightmare sequence. And you see Joker, and Jared Leto brought a lot to it. If you guys know the Injustice game, the video game with the DC characters, Lois Lane is the crux of Superman losing it, and so he's still the ultimate villain. There wasn't the Omega symbol on the ground. The world was definitely still in ruins, but I couldn't tell if Superman was like working with Darkseid or just being rogue. I don't know if he was under his control, like going for like the torture that Desaad does with Supergirl in that iconic look. He probably undergo the same thing, but he wasn't wearing anything. Like, he didn't have the Omega symbol on. He just looked like Superman, which is fine. I'm excited. Darkseid looked so good. Batman was good. I really liked that his whole thing in the beginning was like not having faith. Like in BVS, which I just watched, he was like, if there's even an inkling of an idea that he could be bad, we cannot take that risk. And so like he didn't have faith in who Superman was as a person and what he could do for the world. With this one, he gave in to fate, and he was like, oh my god, no, this is, of course, Superman is meant to be here. Look at the impact that's been left behind by his absence. And it was really good. Go watch it. I know it's a lot. And yes, some of it, like not the majority, I would say like half of it's the same, but the pacing is so much better. The moments like last longer, so like the scenes are really well developed. There aren't any of these like awkward throwaway lines. It just, we see more of Themyscira, we see more of Atlantis, which is good. I loved it. I really had a good time. Was it a lot? Yeah. Should I have done it in one sitting? Probably not. I'm so tired. I also didn't sleep well at all last night. But go watch it. I might rope my boyfriend into watching it because I remember we watched Justice League together, and he was like, wow, that was a shit show. And I was like, yep. Because I saw it before him, and so I mainly was watching his reactions watching the movie. But I think this would be worthwhile to like treat as like a mini series, because again, it's split up in like chapters. So like, though some of them are longer than others, so you have to like think about how you split up the time. So I'd say probably do 2 chapters in each sitting, and then maybe the epilogue you leave as it on its own, or I don't know. Yeah, it good. Also, Martian Manhunter was here. I love the actor who plays him. If you guys watch The Blacklist, he's Harold Cooper, the director. I love him. I think he does a good job voicing Martian Manhunter. I thought it was weird that he was Martha seeing Lois. That felt strange. I don't know why he did it. I guess because Lois convinced him prior that Superman was good, that he was like, I'm going to do you a favor and remind yourself to keep living. I wasn't crazy about his look. I think, and I don't compliment the show often, but the Supergirl show, I feel like, did a better makeup prosthetic than the movie did. I feel like they relied a lot on CGI. And yes, there's CGI in Supergirl as well, but there's something about the way the constructed Martian Manhunter's face on the show versus this movie that I liked more. He also had these weird veins. He also just drops in to see Bruce and be like, hi, good job with the whole Justice League thing. I'm gonna hang out with you guys soon. And Bruce is like, okay, but what's your name? And he's like, I don't know, I've had a lot of names. I'll be in touch. And it's like, oh, by the way, some people call me Martian Manhunter. And I was like, at least just introduce yourself as Jean. Like, that was the only thing I had, like, to truly complain about. I was like, what? But I'm excited if Harold Cooper gets to, I don't know, I think his name is like Harry Lennox or Henry Lennox, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm not. Sorry. I love you on the blacklist, director Harold Cooper. So I'm excited to see you do Martian Manhunter because he's one of my favorite characters. So I don't know if Zack Snyder will be tackling you next, but I hope so. And then just let Zack Snyder direct more Justice League, okay? Get J.J. Abrams out of here. I know he's in charge of, like, other movies. I don't care. J.J. Abrams and Joss Whedon really fucked over the Justice League. And the fact, and it truly shows that, like, just let the director direct. Don't, like, it's so rude that Warner Brothers, like, stepped in and it's like, And I can't believe, like, there was reports about Warner Media not being impressed with what Zack Snyder had. Did you see the same film I saw? It's not perfect. It didn't fix everything, but I still enjoyed it way more than the garbage that you let theatrically get released initially. Like, God. This is I'm, like, out of breath. I feel I'm, like, winded from watching this experience and talking, but, like, just go watch it. Just do yourselves a favor. I'll go into more details in another video, but we're in good hands, guys. This is good. Go watch it. Go watch it with your friends. Figure out how you want to split up your times. Make sure you go for a bathroom break, because I gotta go and get food. And yeah, anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye.